Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at the Ancient Magus Bride, Those Awaiting a Star, Episode 2. It has been how many months since the Episode 1 dropped on us? I think it has at least been a half a year since we saw Episode 1, and it's a good wait. Like in terms of like you want to see the next episode because I really did love the first episode. I thought there was a lot of cool stuff about it. It was a little bit weird at some moments, but overall I really had a high anticipation for this, kind of short OVA series. This episode blew my mind away. This was such an amazing fucking episode. Excuse my language, but I'm in love with this. I want to read the manga. I want to do everything with the show because I just really love this show. Anyways, let's talk about what happened. So we have a few characters introduced. We have Mira Ricci over here, who apparently is the owner of the library, or at least the caretaker of the library, and he gets along with Hattori, and they really share a lot of stuff in common. It seems like because they both love books, and apparently this library is very interesting because when you're actually there, you can only be there if you have a library card, and you can only open the doors via that way. But there's also some rules you have to adhere to, like you can't close, you can't not have the library card with you, and you can't leave any of the doors open. Now that's kind of like foreshadow right there. Ricky, though, what's interesting about him is we see that he's got some interesting darkness in him somewhere, where there's a special book that he keeps holding on to, and he gets really weirded out by it. Like all the time, he looks at it and he just starts going into this kind of like weird trance, almost like a mind. And there's several scenes in the episode where he just goes at it and just stares at that book and gets really pissed off and worked up. Even gets pissed off one time at Hattori, but we find out that most likely is linked with his maybe girlfriend or wife, or to say. She apparently, read this book, so that most likely means that she probably passed away, probably died or passed on or something. But it leads to very interesting moments because Hattori apparently shares a lot of traits with, I guess, his girlfriend or his wife, and that's very interesting in itself. Now, I love the animation of this whole episode. Like, there were some magical moments in this episode. I'm not even lying, guys and girls. Like, if you've seen a Ghibli movie, you would expect Ghibli quality in terms of the movies when you watch those movies because they're just, they're going to be good. Even with Shinkai. With this is a regular TV series, and yet I'm being honest with you, I think it's almost on par with Ghibli stuff. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if you guys agree with that. Put in the comments if you agree or not, but I think it's on par with Ghibli films in terms of animation. It's really spectacular. It's really nice animation wise. I love it. I love the art for this. It's so great. The episode kind of climaxes in a very interesting way because remember, this is Hattori telling her story as an adult now, or at least older, because we're now seeing her as a kid, but she's talking to the I forgot what the guy's name is. She's talking to him, Ruby, who's the dog, who's / human creature, and some of the fairies in the workshop that she's at. She's telling the story, so she's talking about how it kind of climaxes where, at one point after the librarian and her are really kind of getting together really well, for some reason he takes away her library card, but she had a spare with her, so she's able to find the library despite him not realizing that she had that with her. And she does kind of break one of the cardinal rules. She leaves the door open in the process of going there through a back entrance, and bad things happen. To say the least, the place gets attacked by what looks like demons of some sort, and of course we see him, Riki, get killed also. But saying he wants her to do one favor for him, and that's deliver the book somewhere. I don't know where the book has to be delivered, but we'll probably find out in the next episode, which is the last one for the OVA series, if it comes out anytime this century. I'm presuming it's probably not going to come out for a while. It's going to probably come out like several months from now, but I'll be honest with you guys and girls, I loved it. I thought this was a great episode. Like, this was something magical in its own right, and that's very rare I ever say that about a singular episode. Anyways, guys and girls, as always, if you like my reviews, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, the whole nine. I will talk to you all later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.